Hi, it's Marai, on a mission to help liberate the innate genius that I believe that is available in every human being, in every real team, in every organization that has something essential to contribute. And I have something that I'm very excited about, and I call it this is actually like a working title, the Compass for Conscious Creators. I believe we're all creating all the time, either by default or intentionally and consciously. Either we kind of unconsciously react, respond, kind of speed ahead, or we take time and really go step by step and with awareness. And the step by step can be fast if it follows a certain organic order that then contributes to results that you can be proud of years and years later on. And this picture here, a dear friend of mine has painted this for me for my last birthday. And this is actually a symbol for this compass that I am going to share with you now. So, have you experienced that either you have an idea of something to do or someone else in your team has, and the first question everybody asks is like, how are we going to do this? Or the first question you ask yourself is like, oh, what if? Okay, how am I going to do it? And maybe you found, I have, that then there are many different answers. Like, oh, like this, or like that, but also many like, oh, but maybe not. So asking that question, how, as the very first question after something it comes up, after creativity comes up, that's actually can be a real killer, both for the quality of what you're creating and also for your own well-being. So the how question is totally important at the right place. This thing that I'm sharing with you is based on the medicine wheel, which stems from indigenous cultures all around the globe, and it embodies different archetypes, different qualities that you don't need to like believe in any kind of woo if that would be something that you resist to in any way. Just try this out. I'm not trying to kind of sell anyone anything in terms of believing in it. I'm offering something for you to try out and see how it works. And then let's go from there. So I believe that everything well done starts with a clear intention. So the middle is always the intention, and best an intention that really has this, oh, I feel so good that we're doing this. Like I'm uplifted. This is something I want to show up with in the world. And you will notice if someone has an intention that they don't want to disclose, that's often at the root of something that goes off the rails later on, and a really beautiful, satisfying, long-term, sustainable product and process and organization will have an intention at its core that is clean and clear, and that that everyone is willing to openly share, to disclose, to reveal. So the intention, clear intention, and the question, why are we doing this? From there, we go to the north, and we take this intention with us. And the next question is, what is our understanding of leadership? What roles are available? What are the core values? Like who? The question that is asked here is like, who do we get to be? Who do we choose to be? And also, who do we have to be in order to be in alignment and in integrity with that stated intention? So the inviting leadership. And then we go into the east, and there's the vision. Like, what is it that is calling us forward. And I chose the color of the green grass, of the spring, of the emergence. Like, what is this? It's not like, oh, leadership just creates a vision and it's actually not alive and then kind of tries to push it down on everybody. It's more this like, oh yeah, this is the potential here. This is what we discover. And it's a vision that is emerging. And that is the question that goes along with that is like, where are we going? What are the milestones that we imagine will happen along the way? What will we see? What will we experience that lets us know that we actually are achieving our goals and that we are fulfilling our intention? The next step from here is into the south. And so what are the stakeholders? Like, who needs to be involved? Who gets to be involved? And also where are the boundaries? Like, who is not involved? Like, whose opinion are we actually dismissing, very consciously dismissing, because they are not sharing our intention? And the only people that belong here will in some way relate to that intention. So the question here is, who are the community of the who is the community of the stakeholders, and with whom and for whom are we doing what we're doing? Or if it's an individual process, who is my community? Who are those around me that I want to consider, that I have to consider, that I invite in, that I'm also doing this for? Because I believe that we best, like humans, we're individuals also, but we belong and we thrive most when we get to serve others around us. So who are we serving? And then we get to the practicalities, to what processes, what structures do we put in place? How do we manage? And what are the, in this case, like agile processes, structures? What is the how are we doing this thing? And I mentioned at the beginning when we asked the question how, very early on, it's a killer. Also, what happens is that different people will respond or answer the question how in different ways, and you will have along the way either conflict or misunderstanding or kind of yesing, yeah, okay, I go along with you, but people not being really convinced. If the how question comes before they have said, yes, I share this intention, this is the way I want to take leadership here, or this is the leadership I would like to give me guidance, this is the vision I'm also aspiring for, and these are my people, this is the community, these are our clients, these are our collaborators, these are the colleagues. So when we have all of these together, what you can see is I put gold as the intention, as the light, the creativity in the middle, and along the way that gold is spreading all over the place. And at the very end, what we also do is we step outside of the wheel into this is always into the perspective of the environment, and we look into, so what is this that we're doing here, and how does it look from the outside, and what is the feedback we get, and we test. And of course, then we're not done. This is just one iteration, so we can again and again, we set an intention for one iteration, we set an intention for a whole project. I'm using this for my life. Like, what is my life intention? How am I showing up in my leadership? What is the emerging vision of my life? Who are my people? Who am I bonding with? Who am I setting boundaries to? And what are the supporting processes and structures that I put in place so that I can be the biggest contribution that I can be, and also can have as much joy and fun along the way? Because I find then that when things work smoothly in this way, I just like both my life and my work and my contact with other people much better. So, this is just a glimpse into this compass for conscious creators. I can talk about this for 10 minutes. I can give a 2.5 hours workshop. I can give a 1-day workshop. I could do a week-long retreat, and you will never be bored. It's just a different level of depth and understanding. There's so much more behind this. And I found that part of my life intention is to share this tool, this way of navigating our life and our work with those who also desire to A, step up as a conscious creator, and B, have a beautiful intention, go into what they manifest and really serve those that they desire to serve. That's it for me for tonight. Until next time, I will share more about this. Stay tuned. Bye.